It has been 6 months since I started my Spongebob themed Animal Crossing Island, and I have spent thousands of Nook Miles tickets looking for all of the perfect villagers for my island. However, one villager is still missing. I have tried every trick in the book to get him to appear on a Nook Miles island, and he just won't. Chatter. Chatter is a cheese mouse that is representing our Spongebob. He is literally the main character of my island, and yet he still doesn't even live there. If you missed the last video, be sure to go check it out because this video is about one thing and one thing only: this stupid, ugly, mean cheese rat. At this point, I have found every single other villager that I need except for our Spongebob. How can I have a Spongebob themed Animal Crossing Island without Spongebob on it? In fact, this mouse must hate me because even my friends have found him on their villager hunts before me. One of my friends even saw him during his streams several times and decided to taunt me because he thought it was funny that he found Chatter before I could.
Is this the one that Elena needs for her Spongebob? Get wrecked.
Not only this, but I get constant chats from people telling me that they've already found him, or that they already have him on his island, or lots of sarcastic comments like these ones. All lovingly, of course. If that wasn't bad enough, I have been faked out and baited more times than I can count while looking for Chatter. I have seen many other mice that I thought were him. Oh my god! Oh my god! Come across mice villagers in my campsite. Oh, I saw the mouse. Pain! And honestly, it got to a point where anytime I would see a yellow villager, I would have a little glimmer of hope inside me because I thought maybe it could be him. I started to crash out so bad. We got some Cheez-Its. Chatter. Chatter. Let's have a talk, shall we? If you don't show up, this is about to be you. See this? We wouldn't want that now, would we? I even wanted to change out who my Spongebob was just so that I could stop looking for him. Guys, could he just be our Spongebob? You know, like, who needs Chatter? We could do it. You know, we don't need, Joey, I'm sorry. You'd be a good Spongebob too, but eyes on the prize. Unfortunately, if you recall in the last video, I said that if Chatter were the final villager that I needed to villager hunt for on my island, that I would cosplay him. We're hunting for Spongebob today. I don't want to have to resort to cosplaying him for him to show up. So Chatter, please show up. Thank you. Do I know why I do this to myself? No, I don't. I don't know if Chatter is just self-centered or if he just wants me to have content. Either way, I did end up having to cosplay him. Yeah. So I did it. I am Chatter. I am about to go live on Twitch to search for him. I am saying that I'm not going to end stream until I find him, but honestly, I probably would not go more than like 8 hours. I will literally hunt this rat down if it's the last thing that I do. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of look good as Chatter. So to the Twitch stream I went. I titled it Not Ending Stream Until I Find Chatter and began what I would hope would be a short-ish stream looking for our Spongebob. Well, let me just say, this stream was nothing short of chaotic because so much happened. The very first ticket ended up being a mouse. First ticket. Is he gonna be nice to me and let me end? Is he gonna end my suffering quickly? You're joking. This is just a mockery at this point. Like, this game hates me. Yeah, as you can tell, I was not very happy about that. Ultimately, I ended up villager hunting for 6 hours on this day and using about 210 Nook Miles tickets. I think me and chat were getting so restless because we were losing our minds. We started a cult. Is this a cult? Low-key, it might be. were making countless memes about Chatter. I crucified Chatter and put him on Discord. I'm sorry. And also discussing the strangest things. Chatter's the kind of guy that you could give him a charcuterie board and he could name like every kind of cheese. Would that be him eating himself? Like if Chatter ate cheese, would that be like cannibalism? I even made a shrine to summon Chatter. All right, Chatter shrine, and we're gonna be wearing the Chatter shirt, Chatter hat. Oh yeah, look at us. This'll help, right? Well, we'll find him this way. All of this was to no avail. We did get something incredible out of this stream though, and that is my emote artist made an emote of me dressed as Chatter. Shout out to Spiffy, thank you so much. But I was so exhausted by the end of the stream that I had to end before we could even find him. This was the last possible outcome that I wanted. And it meant that I literally cosplayed him for nothing. At least I ate, but like, I was still annoyed. Little did I know that the cosplay stream was actually just the beginning of my long haul search for Chatter. See, I had been searching for him for a long time, but I actually wasn't really counting how many tickets I had been using up until this stream. Remember, during the cosplay stream, I used about 210 tickets. Surely it won't take that much longer now, right?
300 tickets later.
It has been 300 tickets later, and I still have not found Chatter. You know who I did find though? Tipper. Okay, this requires a whole separate tangent. Tipper is my least favorite villager in all of Animal Crossing. I know she's cute and all, but deep down inside, she is evil. Back in my first New Leaf town, Tipper would bully me relentlessly. Ever since then, I have held a grudge and I will not ever forgive her, especially because every single time that I go on a villager hunt, she decides that it's a good idea to appear several times. Girl, I need you to take a hint because I do not want you on my island, ever. How can I find a villager that I absolutely despise several times, and yet I can't even find the villager that I actually want even once? Anyways, tangent over.
400 tickets later.
Still no Chatter. Surely it won't reach 500, right? That would be way too many, right, Chatter, right? Someone in my community literally crocheted a stuffed animal version of Chatter. Surely that means that Chatter will appear, right? Chatter, you're self-centered enough to want a stuffed animal version of yourself, right?
500 tickets later.
We are officially at the 500 ticket mark, and I still cannot believe that Chatter has not appeared. I'm starting to think that Chatter was erased from my game code on my Switch. I keep seeing so many mice villagers, but none of them are him.
600 tickets later.
We did yet another 100 tickets, and this leaves us at 600. Chatter is still nowhere to be found, and I'm genuinely losing my mind at this point. During these past 100, I found 2 mice in a row, and I was so upset that I genuinely shed real tears. Yeah, I think I might need some help.
700 tickets later.
We are now at 700 tickets. At least in these past 100 tickets, I didn't see Tipper. However, I did make a quick trip to Chuck E. Cheese due to the suggestion from somebody in my chat to pray to Charles Entertainment Cheese myself because I was getting desperate. So someone in my community suggested that I go to Chuck E. Cheese and leave an offering for him to hope that he can help me get Chatter. So I'm not gonna leave an offering because it's just gonna be thrown away, but I am gonna be in the area of where Chuck E. Cheese is today. So I figure, you know what, actually, I will stop at Chuck E. Cheese. Am I gonna go inside? Probably not. But, you know, it's the thought that counts, right? Let's hope that Charles Entertainment Cheese can help us get chatter, because honestly, I'm running out of options at this point. You know, it doesn't really work because the photo is so small, but he's strapped in and ready to go to Chuck E. Cheese. I am officially at the Chuck E. Cheese, so let's get out of the car and, you know, do this, I guess. I'm scared. What if he like comes after me? Oh my god, there's kids. Oh Jesus. They're gonna be like, what are you doing? Oh, you know, just offering up a photo to the gods. There it is, boys. Chuck E. Cheese. Why do I kind of want to go inside? But I'm pretty sure right as you enter you have to pay, and I'm not doing that. So instead, we're here. There's a family over there, and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. Because I kind of am. Chuck E. Cheese, if you hear me, I just need this cheese mouse. Please, please bring him home. Thank you so much. And now we wait and see if it worked. Not only did I visit Chuck E. Cheese, but I also took it upon myself to place a bunch of the Gloucester cheese wheel items, I don't even know how you say it, around Chatter's house plot, because maybe that would lure him in, since, you know, he's a mouse and he likes cheese and he's made out of cheese. Surely this will work, right?
800 tickets later.
Who's even counting anymore? Well, I guess I am, because it is now 800 tickets later and I still have not found Chatter. You know who I did find though? Yeah, guess who I found. Tipper. Someone in my chat was like, oh, no Tipper yet, right? And then literally one island later, Tipper appears. Not yet, Chowder. And we didn't see her in the last 100 either.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This has to be a joke. She has to be listening to my Twitch streams or something, because there is no way that that is a coincidence. She's out to get me. I'm actually kind of concerned for my safety. And speaking of my safety and health, I did also end up trying the Spongebob Olipop as another way to maybe manifest that he would appear on my island. And let's just say it wasn't my favorite Olipop flavor.
900 tickets later.
900 tickets. What's next, 1,000? I'm still in disbelief that it has taken this long for me to find one villager. It has gotten so bad that I saw Henry, the frog villager, on an island out of the corner of my eye, and I got so excited thinking that it was Chatter because I saw the orange spots. I saw the yellow spots. All I saw was the yellow spots. I'm crying. I mean, that clip is just really tragic for me to like watch back, because I was genuinely on the verge of tears. How was I okay? I mean, the answer was I really wasn't. I don't know how much longer I could go on doing this for. I was so desperate that I turned to something that I never thought I would turn to for help. An Etsy witch. I know what you're thinking, Elena. Those TikTok Etsy witches don't do anything. It's just a scam. Don't waste your money, blah, blah, blah. Well, I did pay $10 whole to an Etsy witch. Yeah. I was really desperate. I paid $10 for this Etsy witch to cast a manifestation spell to help manifest that Chatter would appear on my island. If you're curious, here's what the Etsy witch's spell said. Unfortunately for me, this poor Etsy witch has no idea how Animal Crossing works or villager hunting or really anything, so I doubt that this spell will result in anything at all. But the next stream, I had hope that the Etsy witch would come through.
1000 tickets later.
Well, We are officially at a 4-digit number, 1,000 tickets. How on God's green earth have I searched 1,000 tickets for one villager, let alone Chatter of all villagers? My 1,000th villager ended up being Gale, who I had literally seen like 100 other times on the hunt already. Like, how could this get any worse? I don't even like Chatter that much, but he is literally the perfect SpongeBob, so I knew I had to keep going. I pray to the cheese overlords that I do not have to do this for that much longer, because I don't know how much longer I can. We used 1,011 tickets. 1,011 tickets. Finally! After 1,011 tickets, I am finally free. I have been released from cheese jail and Chatter can finally come home. And I'm just decided to move to Bikini Bottom. Fromage. Good idea. Thank you so much. My reaction to finding him was so genuine, so real, and also so loud. I legitimately woke up people in my house because this was at like 10 p.m. Sorry, Mom. And also I woke up the next day and my throat hurt because I was screaming so loud when I found him. I don't even care though. It was all so worth it. I'd like to thank my community for coming along with me on this entire journey. We went through so much together, and when we finally found him, everybody was literally cheering from the rooftops. Even one of my friends who was live at the time found out and said this.
What? 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 No. What? When? When did she find Chatter?
This was such a beautiful journey that brought us so much closer together. I would also like to thank the Etsy witch because apparently the spell worked. I'm just kidding, that spell probably didn't do anything, but we can joke and say that it did. Overall, just thank you everybody who came to all the streams. I know they were really repetitive, but it was worth it in the end. If you somehow made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Now that I have everyone on my island finally, I can start to share with you all the things that I have been building and how I've been decorating. If you want to keep up with the island in real time, be sure to follow me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/IHaveBrewster. And if you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to me because I think I deserve it after everything I went through for this video. Thank you so much again for watching this journey, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Just thanks again for being so welcoming, even though we just met. You're all right. I'm all right? I'm all right? Do you know what I've done for you, Chatter? Do you know how much I have gone through to get to this point with you? Do you not understand? I'm literally crying. Whatever.